Okay, so if you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, and align the back of skull with sacrum. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. Activate your feet. Spread the toes and spread the balls of your feet. So feel yourself stepping into a safe space as you step onto your mat. Feel for being in that yoga sanctuary, a space that allows you to be. And celebrate the opportunities to be able to step onto your mat, the opportunity to be able to bring a focus to yourself that allows you to go deep inside of yourself in your journey of discovery as you work with your process. And so today, making the intent or choosing an intent that works for you. And doing what feels right. Doing what feels right for you as you're going through the poses today. Trying to work in such a way that you're easing into poses rather than bulldozing into poses. So you're feeling and an awareness, a sensitivity that allows you to accept the small changes that are taking place. Because in yoga, often there are very, very small changes. If you consider what you're really doing with your body, it's actually making changes to sometimes decades of practice or habits where your body has become as it is and you're looking to change that. Not only the physical body, but also the mental, emotional body. So now as you root down into your sit bones, breathe in. As you inhale, feel your spine as it lengthens. And if you get a visual of the spine, you're opening up vertebrae by vertebrae. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release. As you breathe into your side ribs, feel your ribs as they open up. The lungs open up, that opens the ribs. Pull belly in on exhale. Now breathe into heart and lift chest. Sternum is lifting. Lift your collarbones and feel the whole of your front body as it opens up. Exhale, soften shoulders. One more breath to where you feel you need this most. And exhale, release. Bring your hands behind you for chest opener and bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Toes are flexed back towards your shins. Your pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing. We're aiming for 100 pumps. Excuse me, I just need to get a drink of water. My neighbour's burning some wood in their garden and it's coming into the house. It's getting into my neck. So soles of the feet together, hands by hips, feet are active. Now take a partial breath. Inhale. Sharp exhales through the nose, move the belly. 100 pumps. And then release. Now take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. Keep the spine long. Just noticing and feeling the breath as it begins to move around your body. Bring your hands forward of shins and then exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks into put away that to spine. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. And then relax. And then breathe. Deep breath. Filling yourself up with breath. Giving your body what it needs. And exhale. Now pull belly in. Feel the back ribs as they open up. Belly away now this. Shoulders away from your ears. And release. Last one like this. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Tuck the chin in. Suck your belly in. When you pull your belly in, feel the back opens up. Your lower ribs away from your sacrum. Lift your chest. Keep spreading the ribs. Keep hollowing your belly out. And release. Push floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Coming into half lotus with your left foot over your right thigh. So left heel is by right hip. And if that's stronger than you want it to be, then stay in cross leg seated. Left hand, bring the hand around either onto the floor by sacrum, or if you can, bring it all the way around onto your right hip. Some of you will be able to take hold of your left foot with left hand. Bring your right arm across against your left thigh. Pressing down into sit bone. As you breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over towards your left thigh and shin and knee. Breathe in and lengthen. You're moving belly away from your left heel. And as you exhale, you're allowing your body to melt. On the next breath, spread the breath into back ribs, using the ribs to open up the ribs. And exhale as you go. Now breathe to heart, deep breath. Exhale, pull belly in. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Stay here for spinal twist. So your arms are remaining where they are. Deep breath, spread ribs. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, twisting to left. Activate your feet, spread the toes. Sit bones presses to floor. As you breathe in, lengthen. Feel this lengthening vertebrae by vertebrae as you lengthen up. And as you exhale, you're twisting to left. Then inhale, release, and then change. Your right foot is on top of left for half lotus, bringing your right heel as close to left hip as close as you can. Your right hand is reaching around. Either the hand is by sacrum onto the floor, or if you can go further, bring the hand around, taking hold of right foot with right hand, or you can use a strap. Inhale, reach your left arm across your right thigh. And as you exhale, let your shoulders soften. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Breathe into lower back and feel you're opening the lower back with breath. And exhale as you fold. Now breathe in. As you breathe, you're expanding your ribs as wide as you can. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Keep the arms where they are for spinal twist. As you inhale, keep the spine long, lengthening up. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Deep breath, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, twist to the right and relax your right shoulder away from right hip. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you twist to the right. Inhale, release. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So you're straightening your left leg. Your right foot is tucking in so that the right heel is by the groin. You have the option of going further and bringing the right foot back so that the right heel is by your glute. And then if you can, move your thighs away from each other. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle or the fingertips to the floor. Pressing down into left sit bone. Inhale, reach your left arm is up. And as you exhale, the left arm is down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. You're not holding your ankle. Lift your right hand up and then reach it down. So in this pose, you're in a side bend. So try not to have your right shoulder coming forward. Your right shoulder wants to be leaning back. And if you use your left hand, it helps you to open out of the left side. You get like if you were I was going to say, if you was the plaster between the brick, your sort of body's quite straight. Now breathe in and lift out of your left side. And as you exhale, as you glide your right shoulder away from your right ear, relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe to the right side of your neck, deep breath. And exhale, relax. Now feel that you're pressing your left sit bone to floor. And as you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis, lift your diaphragm. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone back and down to floor. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder down. Deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, glide your right elbow down towards your right sit bone. Now breathe in, release your right arm and reach your right arm right up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, reaching your right arm back away from right hip. Breathe into heart and lift chest. And keep the chest lifted. Using this to open up the side ribs. As you exhale, sending that right arm away from right hip. Now reach your right arm up And as you exhale, reaching your right arm over right ear. So you're opening your intercostal muscles. So breathe in, breathe into the side ribs and spread the ribs. Push the floor away with your left hand as you reach your right arm over right ear on exhale. So now you feel the ribs opening on both sides. Deep breath, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you reach your right arm forward, your right sit bones reaches back. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on up. And then change. Straighten your right leg. Right leg is reaching straight forward. Your left foot is tucked in so that the heel is by the groin. Or you have the option of bringing your left foot back so that the heel is by your glutes. Left hand comes back, it grabs hold of the ankle. Right hand is down on the inside of your right foot. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle. Lift your left hand up and then reach it back. So when you reach back, feel the opening through the left side of your neck. Press down into right sit bone. Breathe in and lift your side ribs away from right hip. As you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. You're reaching your arm back, the fingers about 12 inches from the floor. Now feet are active front and back. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, relax your right shoulder away from your ear. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right hand. And now slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, lift your chest as you glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now feel the opening through the left side of your neck. And then breathe there. Breathe in what feels like enough for you. And as you exhale, as you glide your left shoulder down, feel as if the shoulder blades are squeezing toward each other. And now release your left arm and reach your left arm up to ceiling. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm back as you arc your chest forward. Breathe into back of heart and energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, feel the lengthening of your left arm away from you. Inhale, reach your left arm right up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, lengthen left arm over left ear. Deep breath, lift your right ribs away from right hip. Push the floor away with your right hand. And then exhale, lengthen left arm over left ear. Now breathe into the intercostal muscles, the side muscles on the left side of your body. And as you exhale, as you send that left arm over left ear, send your left sit bone back. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. And use your right hand to support head and neck as you come all the way on back up. Coming down into your abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. So lie down onto your backs. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, unless you're keeping your feet down onto the floor because your back is tweaking. Your knees align with hips, heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. From here, press your lower back down, breathe in. Lift your up away from floor, hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip and send your thigh bone forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Reach out with the ball of your left foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Now relax your right hip And then ease your right thigh bone forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Send your thigh bone forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows, reach your elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg straight up. Spread the toes. Lengthen your right leg up towards the ceiling. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up towards the left, and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Send your left leg straight up. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward as you reach your elbows to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Sit bone squeeze. So exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Place your hands or fingers onto your right sit bone. Now, as you curl tailbone up, squeeze your sit bone to the tailbone. Lengthen your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and place your hand behind your head. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Use your hand. Your two fingers are onto your sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward as you reach your right elbow up. Feet active. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reaching your right leg forward about 45 degrees. Sit bone squeeze. So place your right hand onto right sit bone. Now curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Send your right leg forward. Keep the chest lifted. If you reach your left elbow up, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Hands behind your head. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down to the floor. And place your feet to the floor. And grab hold of your roll or your block for twisting abs with the roll. 3 parts. So the roll is now between your thighs. Your legs are reaching up towards the ceiling. You can bend the knees. You can even have the soles of your feet onto the floor if your back is streaky in this pose. So choose a position that's right for you. And then clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up. If your feet are coming up, the legs are reaching to the sky. Lower back presses to the floor. So when you press down, feel this right from your sacrum. Lower back presses down and inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Now as you exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Now squeeze the roll, stretching your legs up towards the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Keep head and shoulder blades up, but press your lower back to the floor. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs up. As you exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll again. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. You lengthen your legs up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Squeeze the roll. Reach your legs up. Exhale, elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll and reach up. Feel the inner legs working, inner ankles and calves as you send your legs up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, your head to center. Hold the breath and press the top rim of the sacrum to the floor. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs up. As you exhale, your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze the roll again and lengthen. As you reach your legs up, feel as if you're moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs up. Reach out with the ball of your feet. As you exhale, elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Reach your legs up as you reach your left elbow up to the shoulder blades off the floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs up. As you exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Stretch your legs up. Reach your right elbow up. Those right shoulder blades off the floor. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Keep the roll between your thighs for bridge pose. Reach down, that's your next pose. Reach down with your fingertips. Brush your heels. Move your heels so the heels are aligned with sit bones or they are hip distance apart. Then let your arms relax down by your side and the shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe in, press your lower back down and lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, tilt pelvis, now lift the pelvis up away from the floor. Anchor your feet to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen your lower ribs away from waist. Feel the movement of your belly and lower back as it lengthens away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lift up. Lift and feel as if you're pressing pubic bone up towards the ceiling. Now breathe in. As you breathe, spread. Lift and spread the diaphragm as you move chest to chin. Press your feet to floor. Balls of the foot presses down. Heel presses down. The foot arcs as you lift. Now breathe into where you feel you need this most. And as you exhale, lifting up. Now feel the lengthening. Feel the energy into the top of the thighs, into glutes, into lower back. And then breathe into these spaces, deep breaths. And as you exhale, lifting up, the floor is lengthening away from you as you lift. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down. Then move the roll out of your way. Stay. I want you to try to do twisted root with your soles of your feet onto the floor. And if you have a wall close by, twisted root with your feet up against the wall. So either of those, I really want you to try today so that you get the sensation of traction. So if you don't have a wall, so if you had a wall close by, your pose would be, you lie down onto your back, my right foot is flat to the wall, my left foot is coming over. And then if I can, but if you can, your left ankle is under the right calf and hands are clasped behind your head and neck. So if you can do that, but let your arms be relaxed by your side. If you don't have a wall, so you can have the foot against the wall and have the foot onto the floor. Then clasp your hands on the midpoint of your left thigh. So whether it puts on the floor or the wall, pretty much works the same, slightly different openings dependent on where the foot is. So this version is especially the version if your back is tweaky. But I want you to feel the sensation of lengthening belly away from pelvis and lengthening lower back, opening these areas. So usually we go the opposite way around. This pose is in two stages. Today I want you to bring your hands onto your thighs. Now breathe. Breathe into lower back and spreading ribs to the floor. Now exhale. Curl pubic bone to navel. You're pressing your lower back down. Now press your hands against your thighs. The thighs presses against the hands. Feel as if you're sending your knees up. Now pull your belly in. Belly's all the way in. Relax pelvis to floor. And then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Now exhale, curl tailbone up. Press your hands against the thighs, thighs against the hands. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone to tailbone, pull belly in. And then release. And then change sides. Your right is over left. And if you can make the second cross, make the second cross. And then place your hands on the midpoint of your right thigh. Feet are on the floor or on the wall. Now breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, exhale completely, belly's in. Your hands are pressing against your right thigh. Right thigh is pressing against the hands. Now pull belly in. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Pull belly in. Relax pelvis. And then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands, squeeze thighs. Pull lower belly in. Then inhale, release. Cross your left leg over your right foot, twisted root, right where we started. So now you have an option of what that feels like with your feet on the floor or feet onto the wall. We work with the traditional way. Clasp your hands, hands clasped behind head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send thighs and knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone. Pull lower belly in. Be active. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send thighs and knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone, pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up, reach them back. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Release the hands and place the hands on the midpoint of your left thigh. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. So if you want to do this without the feet against the wall or the block or on the floor, then do so. Just want you to feel the difference between this. Now exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands. Be active. Pull belly in. Relax pelvis and then breathe. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands. Pull belly in. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. Right is over left. And if you can't make the second cross, make the second cross. Hands are clasped behind head and neck. Lower back presses to floor. Inhale. Lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. So exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your thighs and knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone. Pull belly in. Feet active. Relax pelvis. And then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Now exhale, curl tailbone up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bones, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Release the hands on the midpoint of your right thigh. Your feet are either on the floor, on the wall, or they're up, away from the floor. Now breathe into lower back and spread ribs to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Feet active. Sky, hands against thighs, thighs against hands, pull belly in. Relax pelvis. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against thighs, thighs against hands. Squeeze thighs, pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Wind across of your legs. Roll to your right side. Left hand is onto the floor by chest. Inhale. Exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come all the way on. Right hand is supporting head and neck. Come onto knees for your next pose to turbo dog. So you're reaching your hands forward as you would for downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Here you're broadening the upper back with your breath. So breathe into upper back, spreading the upper back. Curl your toes under. As you exhale, lift the knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Now bend the elbows. Your elbows are 1 to 3 inches away from the floor. Breathe into upper back, broaden upper back. And as you exhale, push the floor away. Now reach your elbows towards the floor. They don't touch. Breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, lengthen through the spine. Pushing the floor away. Top ribs are lengthening away from armpits. Now on the next breath, broaden the upper back. And as you exhale, wrap the shoulders as you squeeze your elbows in. You're pushing floor away. One more like this, deep breath. You broaden the upper back with breath. And as you exhale, wrapping the shoulders. Feel this as your trapezius muscles spread across and around your back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Your next pose today is dolphin. So we'll do one round of dolphin and then one round of dolphin strut. So in your dolphin strut, you'll be doing this. So measuring up for dolphin, your hands onto biceps, you reach your hands forward, the fingers are spreading. Your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. You exhale, you lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Dolphin, have your feet about hip distance apart and then stepping left leg forward about 2 inches. The left hand is reaching back, it's grabbing hold of the heel and then breathe into left hip. As you exhale, you're reaching back. So you'll stay here for about 3 breaths. And if you want to go further, you're reaching your right leg out and reaching it back. The foot comes down, hands to the floor, your knees are bent, and do the same the other side. So everyone do dolphin first. Measure up, hands onto biceps, elbows into the floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers, or you might choose to clasp your hands. Ensure that the elbows are no wider than the shoulders. Relax neck, relax shoulders, relax upper back. Breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl, toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then reach your chest back to thighs and knees. Feel as if you're breathing into your armpits on the next breath and broaden the upper back. Now exhale, push the floor away and open your armpits towards your knees. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, filling
your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, as you reach back, reach the heels towards the floor, but feel as if you're squeezing your ankles toward each other. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. As you exhale, pull belly in and reach your sit bones back. The back of the thighs reaches back. Relax your throat and relax your jaw. Now breathe into heart, deep breath. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees, come all the way down to the floor.
So now you're set up for the Dolphin Strut. Your hands are onto biceps as we did. Hands are onto biceps, elbows to the floor. You're reaching your hands forward, neck, shoulders relaxed. Now breathe into upper back, lift and broaden the upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Stay here, and then, if you can, bring your feet about hip distance apart. And then working with the strut, step your right foot forward about 2 inches. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your heel, the ankle, the calf, wherever you can today. Now reach back, breathe in. And as you breathe out, reach back with your right heel. Feel the opening and lengthening of the side ribs on the right side. Breathe into right hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, reach back your right leg. So you're opening right from the shoulders, right down to the heels on the right side. Now, if you're going deeper, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe into left hip. Feel the sending left thigh away from hip. And as you exhale, lengthen it back. If you're not in strut and you want to work with one leg up, lift your anchor into right leg, lift your left leg up, and as you exhale, reach it back. Deep breath, keep lengthening your ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, as you reach your right foot to the floor, send your left leg back. Then everyone inhale, lower your left foot to the floor. And then if you're working with one leg up, anchor into your left leg, breathe and lift your right leg up, and exhale, reach it back. If you're working with struts, you're coming up, you're reaching your left hand back, grabbing hold of heel, ankle, or calf. And then everyone breathe in deeply. And if you're in strut, you're reaching your left heel to the floor, opening the side ribs. Deep breath. And exhale, reach it back. If you're in strut and you want to go further, you've anchored into your left leg, breathe and lift your right leg up. And exhale, reaching it back. Everyone pressing down into your left leg, breathe in. And as you exhale, reaching your right leg back. On the next breath, as you inhale, send your right thigh bone away from hip joint. And as you breathe out, lower your right leg to the floor. Both feet down, inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, come all the way down to the floor. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel. And then come up to stand. Standing on your mat for Agnesara in horse dance. So your knees are bent, you're moving the thighs out towards the side. Your knees, they are aligned with your middle or center toe. Sit bones are reaching down. Bring your hands onto your thighs and you're tractioning your thighs out towards the side. From here, take a deep breath. First of all, relax your belly and then breathe in deeply. And then exhale. Tuck the chin in, suck your belly in and up. Let it go. Suck it in. Let it go. Suck it in and up. Let it go. All the way in and up. Let it go. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Suck the belly in and up. Let it go. All the way up.
Let it go. Suck it in. Let it go. Last one. All the way in and out. Let it go. Now relax your belly. Feet pressing to the floor. Hands pressing to the thighs. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Chin tucks in. And move your belly as fast as you can. One more like this. Breathe in. And exhale. Agnesara, moving belly. And release. Heel and toe your feet together and stand at the front of your mat. Coming into your salutations. So, standing your feet together or feet apart. And as you exhale, bring your hands together by your chest. Press down with your feet, heels, ball of your feet, and feel as the arc of the foot rises up. Spread the toes. Now breathe in as you press your feet to the floor, reach your arms up towards the sky. You're lengthening through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if needed. Push the floor away with your right foot as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels. Now bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're reaching your legs back. Inner ankles as you're squeezing towards each other. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, hands over the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knee to the floor. Left knee to the floor, your arms are reaching up. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, place your right knee to the floor, pad the knee if you need. Then push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step left leg forward for plank. Lower down, keeping elbows in. You can bend the knees as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knee to the floor, your arms are reaching to sky. And exhale, hands down, step left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms up, lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. And push the floor away as you reach your arms up. Push the floor away with both legs as you reach arms up. Exhale, hands down, step leg back for plank. Reach back, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank, reaching back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back, keep the elbows tucked in. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. And as you inhale, step or float your legs between the hands. Exhale, forward bend. You're lengthening through the spine. Breathe into chair pose, knees are bent. Lift your chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, lengthen through spine, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach in your arms up. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand. Lengthen through spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up, lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Stay here, reach back into your heels. The hands are under the shoulders. Keep reaching the heels away from you. And as you exhale, push the floor away, lower and stop. You tuck the elbows in, reach back into heels. Lower and stop. Squeeze your elbows in and reach your heels away from you. Now from here, upward dog, breathe in. Glide over the toes, lengthen your legs back, knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor. Move your chest forward, but reach your elbows back to hips. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in downward dog. Walk your feet in if you need. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away. So you reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend the front knee, reach back into your right heel. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Your shoulders are over the wrists. Reach the heels away from you. Deep breath, inhale. Tuck your elbows in. And as you exhale, lower, stop. Reach your elbows back, reach your heels back. Lower, stop. Now inhale, upward dog. Draw the chest forward, lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away, you're reaching your arms up. And exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower, stop, upward dog, breathe in. Moving chest and ribs forward, your legs are lengthening back. Tuck your elbows in. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And exhale, folding forward, bellies in. Chair pose, breathe in, lift your chest. Reach your sit bones back, keep the chest lifted. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, reach your arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Moving chest and ribs forward, lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Your left knees to the floor. Your arms are reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand. Push the floor away, reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. And take a moment, take a drink if you need, setting up for your sequence. So stand at the fronts of your mats. As you exhale, bring your hands together by chest. Your feet presses to floor. Inhale, Reaching your arms up towards the sky. Lengthen, telescoping ribs. Keep the length, and as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, step your, from here, bend the knees and step or hop it back into plank and lower down. Keep elbows in. Breathe into Cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior 2. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat and your front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. From here, reverse warrior. Press into your right leg. Inhale, reach your right arm up as you open the right side ribs. As you exhale, reverse. Your right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm straight up. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen the side ribs out and up. And as you press your right foot to the floor, reach your left arm over your left ear. Your hand can come higher up. Right hand can come higher up. You can slide it around the back. Now breathe in. Press down into your right leg. And then lengthen out of right side. And as you exhale, your left arm is reaching over left ear. Now breathe into the side ribs of the left side. And as you exhale, lengthen left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Arms are out to the side, set up for kite talk. So you're in warrior 2. When you breathe in, push the floor away, lift the chest, and then glide the shoulders down, all on the inhale. And as you exhale, roll the chest forward. Roll your arms, palm of the hands facing skyward. Inhale, lift up. Gliding the shoulders down, keep the chest lifted. And exhale, roll the chest slightly forward. Inhale, lift, and glide the shoulders down, keeping the chest lifted, you're lengthening out of back. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders forward, palm of the hands facing skyward. And inhale. And then exhale. Then release. Float your arms out to side. From here, your next pose is lounge lunge. So you're bringing the hands down either side of your left foot. Your right knees to the floor. And ease your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg. Bring your right hand forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your left hand is tractioning your left thigh forward. From here, as you breathe in, you're sending your right leg back and you're drawing chest and ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, right side ribs as if they're turning to inside of left leg. Deep breath, move your belly, diaphragm, chest forward. And as you exhale, send your right leg back. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Breathe into your right side ribs. Balloon the ribs as if they're opening to armpits. Exhale, taking it deeper. That right leg is active. Reach it back. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor weight in downward dog. In the next breath, inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for warrior 2. Arms are reaching out to side. Your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Arms reach out. Bend the front knee. Reverse warrior. As you inhale, stretch your left arm up, open left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above the knee. And your right arm is reaching over right hip. You can bring the left hand high up onto left hip. You can slide the hand around onto right hip. Now breathe in, lift your ribs away from left hip. As you press your right foot to the floor, reach your right arm over right hip. Breathe and lift belly. Lift diaphragm, lift chest. As you exhale, wrap in your right shoulder as you reach the arm over your ear. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from waist. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right hip. Use your right arm. Breathe in to pull your body up. Left arm supports your head. Warrior 2, your arms are reaching out to side. Kite talk. Press your feet to the floor as you breathe in, lift chest and then glide the shoulders down. And as you exhale, you fold forward, roll the shoulders forward. Breathe in, lifting chest, and then glide the shoulders down the back, keeping the chest lifted. As you exhale, roll forward, shoulders roll forward, palm of the hands facing skywards. Breathe in, and then lifting up. Glide your wings down the back, keep the chest lifted. And exhale, as you lift up, push the floor away with your feet. Breathe in, rise up. Shoulders down the back, chest lifts. And as you exhale, shoulders roll forward. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Release, float your arms out. And then window the hands down either side of your right foot for lunge. So bring your left hand forward a few inches, about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your left leg is reaching back. Traction your right thigh forward. Now press back into your left leg and breathe in, lengthen through the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left leg back as you're arcing the left side ribs to inside the right leg. Press your right foot to floor and breathe in, lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you move your chest towards your right thigh, glide your right hip back. Breathe in, lengthen low ribs away from your left hip. As you exhale, reach your left leg back as you're arcing chest to inside of your right leg. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands to the floor, and ease your right foot back. So coming onto knees. Your next pose now is moving to the wall for downward facing dog on the wall. You don't want to do downward facing dog on the wall. Try to do dolphin against the wall, or alternative to do shower against the wall. So if you're doing downward facing dog against the wall, your sit bone starts by the wall, where your heels finish is where your hands will start. Your neck, shoulders relax, you breathe in, and exhale, lifting up into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog onto the floor, and then step one foot onto the wall, step both feet up, and then push the floor away. So you could stay here, but if you're going further, you're reaching your legs straight up. And if you're going further, you're moving into splits. So aim with the leg, both feet on the wall, you're aiming for about 8 breaths. And if you're working with one leg up, aim for 3 breaths on each side. So keep pushing the floor away and really use your breath. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. Yeah, nice, Barbara. Good. Deep breath. Bethany, tuck your sit bones up towards the heel that's in the sky. And move your chest to the wall a little bit more. That's it. So take some of the arc out of your back. Moving your sit bones up to, deep breath. Now, if you're coming into splits, there will be a little bit more arc in your back. So if you're reaching the leg that's up, reach it over your head. Keep moving your chest to the wall. Pushing the floor away, wrapping the shoulders as much as you can. And once you've done, come into lie down onto your belly and bring your hands under the shoulders for prelude to wave dancer 1. Hands are under the shoulders, tops of the feet are onto the floor. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. And as you breathe in, like Cobra, you're moving your chest and ribs forward, you're lengthening your legs back. And as you exhale, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you come all the way down. Tops of the feet press to the floor, tuck tailbones, and as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. And as you exhale, move chest and ribs forward as you come all the way down. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, your legs are lengthening back. And as you exhale, lower down. One more, tuck tailbones, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back and curl toes are under. Exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor weight in your downward dog. Warrior 1, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. From here, coming into archer. So bend your left elbow, reach it back. Bring the right arm around the back, bind the hands, or use a strap to bind. Or you can use your right hand to tuck the elbow up or using clothing. Press down into your left foot, breathe in, lift the chest, and then reach your elbow up. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down away from your ear. Deep breath, keep feeling for unlocking that left shoulder as you're reaching the elbow up to sky. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your left elbow up, but soften the shoulders down. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lift the front ribs. And as you exhale, move the elbows in opposite directions. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left leg. Flatten your right hand to the floor. The fingers are aligned with the toes. You can have that right hand onto a block. Easy twisting warrior. You're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. So reach back into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. Press your left foot to the floor. As you twist to the left, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, open up. Keep reaching back into the edge of your right foot. Deep breath, draw chest forward. And as you breathe out, as you roll your chest open, keep sending the arm up towards the sky. Left arm is reaching up. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your left leg. Place your right knee to the floor, and then release the back foot. From here, hands up either side of your left leg. Lift your right knee off the floor, straighten the leg for arrow lunge. And then have the hands onto your left thigh, traction your thigh forward. Or you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, reach back, reaching back into that right leg. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lift your belly away from the thigh. As you exhale, going a little deeper. Now the back of your right thigh, the back of your right calf is reaching upwards to the sky. Last breath in this one, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place the hands to the floor and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Archer, warrior one. Breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Go away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend your right elbow, reach it back. Bring the left arm around the back and bind the hands. Or using your left arm to tuck your right elbow up, or use a strap to bind. As you press into your right foot, breathe in, up the chest, and reach your right elbow up. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder down away from your ear. Breathe in, feel as if you're opening your armpits as you reach your right elbow to sky. And as you exhale, your left shoulder is down away from your ear. On the next breath, lift sternum. Push the floor away with your right foot. As you're reaching your right elbow up, the left shoulder is down. Inhale, release. Bring the hands down so the hands are either side of your right leg. Your left hand is onto the floor. It may also be onto a block. And as you press back into your left leg, breathe in, windmill your right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your right foot as you open out a little bit more. Now breathe in and glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you open up, glide your right hip back. Breathe the heart, deep breath, energizing your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your left leg, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Inhale, release. Hands down, either side of your right leg. Place your left knee to the floor. For arrow lunge. So from here, you're reaching your left leg back, hands either side of the front foot. And then inhale, exhale, lift the knee off the floor. Your hands can be on your thigh or the floor, or you're reaching your arms out and up towards the ceiling. Press down into your back leg, and as you breathe in, lengthen, gliding the ribs forward. As you exhale, go in a little deeper. Bend the front knee, go a little deeper. On the breath, push the floor away with your right foot. Lift belly away from thigh. As you exhale, as you go a little deeper, send your left leg back. Back of your calf, back of the thigh is reaching upwards. Now breathe into sternum. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor and place your left knee down onto the floor. So your next pose is using the wall for dolphin against the wall. Again, you can move into dolphin with one leg up or both feet onto the wall. If you want to work into dolphin splits, then do so. Reaching the foot over your ear, similar to how you did in the last sequence. So in your dolphin, you can have your hands flat or the hands or clasping the palm of the hands. From here, you'll start with your feet up against the wall. You breathe in, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes on them. Exhale, you lift your knees off the floor and lengthen through spine. Your feet steps up. And you stay here for about 8 breaths if you can. But if you was going further, work with 1 foot up, 3 breaths on each side. If you was going further, you're on the ball of your foot and reaching the foot that's here in the air over your head, coming into split. So in total, with both feet on the wall, you're aiming for about 8 breaths. If you're moving your feet, then you're aiming for about 3 to 4 breaths with the feet moving through the various elements, foot up or splits. Keep moving. Beautiful. Great. It's nice everyone. It's really nice, Maria. Spread the toes, reach out with the ball of your foot when you're moving into splits. Really nice, Clint. If you can straighten that back leg a little bit, Camilla. Yeah. Now you get that opening. Keep tucking
your sit bones up towards the sky so you take some of the compression out of lower back. Deep breaths. Nice breath. And then once you've done, come down into all fours, because you will need your block for both with the block. The block is placed between your ankles and you lie down on your belly. Clasp your hands behind your back for both with the block. Keep the neck relaxed. And then from here, inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. And as you exhale, lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heel, squeeze the block. Now breathe in and feel as if you're lifting belly up and forward. And as you exhale, lengthen your legs back, squeeze the block, reach out, spread the toes. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, reach back, sit bones reaches back. One more breath in this, deep breath. Exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. And breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Bend your left knee. Cradling the brain, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Pressing to both feet as you breathe in. Lift, reach your elbows up. Broaden the upper back. And as you breathe out, push the floor away, lengthening up. Breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Push the floor away with your left foot as you're reaching your elbows up to sky. Now breathe into heart, deep breath. And as you exhale, keeping the chest as if the chest is reaching straight upwards. Breathe in, push the floor away with your right foot and lengthen out of lower back. Lengthen out of mid back. And as you exhale, keep the chest lifted. You're reaching your elbows up. Inhale, release. Push the floor away as you come all the way on back up. From here, eagle warrior. So as you breathe in, your arms reach out. And as you breathe out, your left arm is over the right behind the hands. Now breathe into back of heart and feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, reaching your forearms forward. Breathe into front of heart, energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, glide the shoulders down and back. One more breath like this. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your right knee down onto the floor. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up, preparing for twisting lunge. And as you exhale, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Press into your right shin. As you breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, glide your right shoulder away from your right hip. Now breathe into your left side ribs as you're lengthening ribs away from left hip. Press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left, relax your left shoulder away from here. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Upward dog, breathe in. Moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen the legs back. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat.
push the floor away, you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Cradling the brain. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Press into your right foot. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you exhale, reach your elbows up. Press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. Lengthen out of mid back and upper back. And as you breathe out, keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Broaden the elbows slightly. Feel the broadening as if your trapezius muscles are opening up. Now breathe into heart and energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, as you reach up a little bit more, feel your feet are anchored to the floor, and then use this anchoring to lift. Feel the lightness of your body as you lengthen up, hips, diaphragm, chest, back ribs lifts. And exhale, release. Come up, arms are out to side. Eagle. On the inhale, bring your right arm over left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften. Now breathe. Breathe into back of heart and feeling, but energize your heart with breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up. Reach your elbows forward. Now breathe into sternum. Deep breath, filling your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, draw your arm bones back. Keep pressing, keep pushing the floor away with your feet. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your left knee down onto the floor. Pat the left knee if needed. Right hand is onto right thigh. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, opening left side ribs. As you breathe out, twisting lunge. Left elbow is over the right thigh knee. Make a fist with left hand. Right hand is on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Press into your left shin. Breathe in, lengthen your ribs away from left hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. Now relax into the pose. And as you breathe, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the right, glide your right hip back. On the next breath, breathe in and spread the breath into back ribs and opening back ribs with this breath. And as you exhale, as you twist to the right, glide right, both shoulders down. Now breathe. Breathe in what feels like the right amount for you. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. For your next pose is, okay, it's going to give you a handstand. We'll do both with shoulder shrugs. Do both with shoulder shrugs. We've done enough variations. So place a block between your ankles. And you lie down onto your belly. And your arms out towards the side in cactus position. Your neck is relaxed, forehead is to the floor. Now from here, inhale, lift head, lift chest, lift legs and arms. And as you exhale, glide the shoulders down and back, squeeze your elbows in, squeeze the block, reach your legs back. And then breathe in, broaden the upper back, reach your arms forward. And as you exhale, lift the chest up, glide the shoulders down, squeeze your elbows in, lengthen the legs back, squeeze the block. And then breathe in, broaden the upper back. Exhale, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in, lengthen your legs back. One more, breathe in, broaden upper back. Exhale, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in, squeeze the block. And release, lower down. Relax your forehead onto the pillow that you just made with your hands. And just breathe into lower back. So as you breathe into lower back, filling the back with breath. And when you exhale, feel as if you're sending your sit bones back. So the sit bones are reaching to heels. And one more like this, you're breathing into lower back, using this breath to heat and warm this area up. And as you exhale, sit bones are reaching to heels. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach in your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet. As you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, going a little deeper. Press back into your right foot. And as you breathe in, lengthen. Feel as if you're lengthening from heels into ankles, into calves, right up into thighs. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip forward, left hip is back. Press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, lift up away from thigh. And as you exhale, going a little deeper, pushing the floor away. Twisting warrior. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Relax your right hip to right shoulder. Now breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Inhale, spread the breath into back ribs and open the ribs with this breath. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, glide your left hip back, sit bones reaches back. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. And then from here, give you the option of twisting lunge interlock. So your left arm onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you exhale, bring the arm over. Slide the hand, right hand all the way under. Left arm is around the back. Bind the hands under your left thigh. Or use a strap to bind. Or use clothing to bind. And if that feels really uncomfortable for you, then do extended twisting lunge. So your right hand is down on the outside of your left foot. And you're opening the chest to the left. Now breathe. As you breathe, spread the breath into back ribs. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Breathe into sternum, filling your heart with breath. And as you exhale, lengthening your right ribs away from right hip. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. So your next pose today is pigeon. You're easing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And then bring your left hand forward. So flatten your left hand to the floor, directing it with chest. Left hand is flat to the floor. From here, reach your right hand back, grab hold of your right ankle or foot for pigeon H to B. Now from here, as you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, draw your right heel as close towards your right glute as you can. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, keep drawing your right heel towards the right glute. Deep breath, inhale, lengthen, belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, draw your heel in a little bit more. One more breath, breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, moving the heel in. Inhale, release. Release your back foot. Hands are under the shoulders. Step your left leg back. Step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Inhale into upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away, keep reaching your arms up towards the sky. Pressing into both feet. As you breathe in, push the floor away as you lengthen up. As you exhale, go in a little deeper. Press into your left foot as you breathe in, lengthen out to the left side. As you exhale, left hip is forward, right hip is back. Twisting warrior, as you breathe in, stretch your left arm out, right hand is onto the right thigh. And as you exhale, your left elbow is over your right thigh and knee. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Left ear relaxes with left shoulder. Breathe in and lengthen ribs away from left hip. Exhale, rolling chest towards the right. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe, breathe into the back, spreading the breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, glide your right hip back. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and placing the knee down, left knee to the floor. From here, coming into interlock, twisting lunge, interlock. So inhale, your left arm goes over your right thigh, the hand goes under. Right arm is around the back behind the hands, if you can, for interlock. Or use a strap to bind. Or left hand is onto right hip clothing, and right hand is onto left hip clothing. Now breathe in, spread the breath into left side ribs as you lengthen ribs away from your hip. And as you exhale, as you press into your left shin, twisting towards the right. Now keep the throat and neck relaxed. Breathe to sternum. Feel as if you're moving chest upwards to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Deep breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist to the right. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Bring your pigeon. So bring your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then send your left leg back. Right hand is aligned with sternum, hand is to the floor. Reach your left hand back, bend your left knee, grab hold of the ankle of the foot for pigeon, back bend. Pigeon H to B sign. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, draw your left heel towards the left glute. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, as you draw your left heel in, feel as if you're sending left thigh away from you. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. One more like this. You're lengthening out the lower back with breath. And as you breathe out, draw the heel in. Left heel is in. Inhale, release. Release your left foot. From here, you need a block. You need a block and you need your roll. So grab hold of your block. The block is under your belly. And the roll is under your belly. The block is between your ankles. You lie down onto your belly. Your hands are under the shoulders. This is prelude to wave dancer. So the hands are under the shoulders. The block is between ankles. From here, tuck elbows, squeeze the block. Now use your belly, breathe in to come up. Use your hands and lift up. Now soften the belly, exhale as you come down over the roll. Tuck elbows, squeeze the block. Use your belly, breathe in, come up. Keep moving chest and ribs forward. Keep lengthening out to lower back. And as you exhale, roll, come down over the roll, belly's relaxed. Tuck elbows, squeeze the block, breathe in. As you come up, use your belly and keep lifting, lift the chest forward. Relax belly, exhale as you come on down. One more, tuck elbows, squeeze the block. And as you breathe in, use your belly as you come up. Keep lengthening belly forward, keep lengthening lower ribs away from the sacrum. And as you exhale, you're lowering down. So all the way down, bring your hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Move the block out, move the roll out of your way. From here, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knee to the floor. Touch your right knee and then reach your right hand back and grab hold of your right ankle with right hand. Reach your left hand back and grab hold of the ankle for lunge back bend with grabbing both ankles. As you breathe in, lift a belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, reach your right heel away from you. So your chest is lifting up. The more you reach that heel away, the more your chest will lift. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe and feel as if you're lifting ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, sending that right heel back. Now breathe. Breathe into back of heart. Energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, sending that right heel back a little bit more. One more breath. Deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, you're bringing your thumbs either side of your spinal column. So your hands are on sacrum. Your back foot is there. You're in lunge. Your thumbs either side of the spinal column, and the heel of the hands is tucking sacrum down. Press into your right shin. And as you breathe in, you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, it's as if you squeeze your elbows in. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in. Keep lifting belly, lifting diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, squeeze. Keep the chest lifted. Tailbone is tucking. Deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, feel as if you're tucking. Like as if you're tucking down, lengthening out of lower back. You're using the hands, the heel of the hands, to keep lengthening out of lower back. One more breath. Press your left foot to floor and then use this to give you traction, chest lifts. And exhale, release. Pigeon, you need a strap for this next pose. So the strap is placed around your right ankle. Your left foot is towards the right edge of the mat. You might need a block. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, you might want a block for your left sit bone. That just helps to, especially if you're feeling a bit off balance, the block will give you some support. You're placing the strap around your right ankle or foot. Then grab hold of the strap with your right hand. Left hand is center of the mat on the sternum. As you breathe in, you lift up, and as you exhale, you're drawing your arm over. You take hold of the strap with both hands. As you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, reach your elbows up and forward. Sorry, up, so you're opening as if you're opening your armpits. Reach your right heel away from you. Now breathe in as you inhale, lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, reach your right leg back, but keep reaching your elbows up. If that's difficult for you, place one hand onto the floor and then reach your other arm up, elbow reaches up to sky. Also, that's sometimes that wobbliness is your block helps you to give you a little bit more support. Now breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your side ribs away from hips. And as you exhale, reach your right leg away. Keep the chest lifted, keep reaching your elbows up. Keep your elbows tucking in if you can. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Take a deep breath, inhale. And step your left leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked into side ribs. Inhale, Cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, press back. Downward facing dog. Feeling or pushing your way in your downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for lunge. Place your left knee to the floor. And then from here, pad your left knee, reach your left hand back, bend your knee, grab hold of the ankle with your left hand, and reach it back, grab hold of the ankle with both hands. As you breathe in, press your right foot to the floor, lift up, lift away from the thigh. And as you exhale, bend your front knee, right knee, and reach your left heel away from you. Now breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, reaching that left heel away from you. Deep breath as you lift your back ribs. And as you exhale, reach. The more you reach your left heel, the more you feel your chest, the front part of your body is opening up. Now breathe the sternum. And exhale as you open out a little bit more. Inhale, release. Ease on up. From here, your thumbs are either side of the spinal column. Heel of the hands is tucking sacrum down. So press back and then breathe in, lift, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, squeeze your elbows in. Heel of the hands is tucking sacrum down. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting belly away from thigh. And as you exhale, you come in a little deeper. On the next breath, spread the breath into lower back. And as you breathe out, sit bones tucks down. Keep lengthening out of lower back. Use your hands to assist. On the next breath, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, shoulders down. Press into that right foot as you go a little deeper. Inhale, release. Pigeon back bend with a strap. So place the strap around your left ankle or foot. Grabbing hold of the strap with your left hand. Your right foot is easing towards the left edge of the mat. And your right hand is center of the mat. If you're a little bit wobbly, you can place a block under your right sit bone. Reach your left arm up, reach it over your ear. And if you can, grab hold of the strap with both hands, that's where you're going. If you're not able to do with both hands, grab the strap with one hand, the other hand is to the floor. Breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, reaching your elbows up. Breathe to sternum, lift chest. And as you exhale, reach your elbows up, reach your left heel away from you. Now spread the breath into lower back and mid back. And as you exhale, reach your elbows up, reach them back so you feel this opening as if your armpits opens upward. One more breath like this. Exhale, release. So now you use the strap again, or you have the options is to do bow over the roll, and you can do bow with the strap or bow without the strap, but you're doing bow over the roll. So your options are these. The roll is there and your belly is over the roll, like so. So you can reach one hand back, grabbing hold of the ankle and reaching that leg back, one hand is onto the floor. And then if you do that, do 3 to 4 breaths one side, change, 3 to 4 breaths on the other side, lengthening your legs back. Otherwise, you grab hold of both ankles. You breathe in, and as you exhale, you're lengthening your legs back, keeping chest lifted. You're doing that, aim for up to 8 breaths, so aiming for 6 to 8 breaths. So that's option 1 in 2 parts. Option 2 is to do bow with the strap, where the strap is around both ankles and your belly's over the roll. You're grabbing hold of the strap and you're bringing the strap over your head. Again, you can use one hand on the floor, one hand on the strap, lengthening your legs back as you lift your chest, reaching your elbow up and back, or taking hold of the strap with both hands, reaching your elbows up and forward and lengthening your legs back. Again, the same proportions. Either 3 to 4 breaths with one hand, or aiming for 6 breaths when you're grabbing the strap with both hands. Yeah, so that kind of works out. That looks really good, Mario. Okay. Length, so feel as if you're sending your legs back now. Good. Good, Bethany. Keep reaching that elbow forward, the one with the strap. And you feel the lengthening through the whole of the right side of your body. The deep breaths. Good, Clint. Nice, Camilla. So once you do both sides, make sure you're doing both sides. Keep reaching that elbow forward, but feel as if you're sending your thighs and knees. So you get the lengthening. You're taking the compression out of your back. You want to create as much lengthening into lower back as you can in this pose. You feel as if you're sending your thighs and knees away from you. You'll reach back, reach your heels away from you, and then lift chest and reach back. So you get this opening into heart, deep breaths. And as you exhale, lengthening back. One more like this, deep breaths. And exhale, release. From here, place a roll between the roll or the block between your thighs for Cobra Push-Ups with the roll. Like so. And you're lying down on your belly. Your hands are under the shoulders, the tops of the feet are onto the floor. Top tailbones, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Keep moving chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening the legs back. And as you breathe out, move chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Top tailbones, squeeze the roll a lot. Breathe in. As you move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you exhale, move chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Top tailbone, squeeze the roll even more, and then breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back, shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, move chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. One more like this, top tailbone, squeeze the roll even more, and then breathe in. As you come forward, draw chest forward. Your legs are lengthening back. And exhale, release, slow down. Move the roll out of your way. And hands on the shoulders, inhale, and then exhale, press back to all fours. Come and lie down onto your back. So now you lie down onto your back. Bend your right knee. Grab hold of your right shin. Your left foot is either the sole of the foot of the left foot is to the floor, or you can straighten it. Your head and shoulders are onto the floor. From here, you're breathing into your right hip. And as you exhale, pull your belly in and draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. Left leg lengthens away. Breathe into right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, drawing that right knee in a little bit more. Keep sending your left leg away from you. One more like this. Breathe into that right hip. And as you exhale, draw the knee to the shoulder. Keep sending left leg forward. From here, now you're bending your right knee. Your right hand is reaching up and it's grabbing hold of the ball of the foot. If you're not achieving that, then maybe the outside, or if you have a strap, you can place the strap around the foot. Your left hand is onto left thigh, keeping the pelvis level. Breathe into your lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, you're drawing your right knee down towards your right armpit. You can press the ball of your right foot into the palm of the hand and feel for opening into hips, into lower back. And then breathe. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, press your foot into the palm of the hand, or draw the heel, the foot to the armpit, heel to sky. And one more like that, deep breath. And as you exhale, push the ball of the foot into the palm of your hand, knee down to armpits, heel to sky, or using the strap. And then release. From here, bring your left arm to the outside of your right thigh. Your right arm is out towards the right. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee across towards your left armpit, towards your left hip. Head is in the opposite direction to me. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, allowing your body to let go a little bit more. Straighten your left leg if you can. Now breathe as you lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, softening your right shoulder away from your ear. So breathe now to where you're feeling this most. And exhale as you let go. Both arms to the floor. Breathe in, draw your right knee back to center. And as you exhale, release. Place your right foot to the floor. Either keep your right foot to the floor or straighten it. Bend your left knee, reach both hands up and clasp your left shin into the palm, into hands. Breathing into your left hip. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee towards your left shoulder. Belly's in. Now breathe. Breathe into your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're drawing that knee in a little bit more. And then one more like this. Breathe into the left hip. And as you exhale, drawing that knee in. Keep feeling as if you're sending your sit bone away from you. And then release. Your left leg is reaching up. You might need a strap. Your left hand reaches up. You're placing the ball of your left foot into the palm of the hands, or the hand is by the side, or use a strap for the onto the ball of the foot. Again, you can straighten your right leg or the knee bent. Have your right hand onto right thigh, and then breathe. Breathe into your lower back. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, press the ball of your left foot into the palm of the hand. Knees coming down to armpit, heel is reaching to sky. And then breathe into lower back. And exhale. Exhaling completely. The knees coming down to armpits. Press the ball of the foot up and feel how it opens into lower back. You may also feel this into the inside of the top of your thigh by hip flexors. And then one more like this, deep breath. And then exhale. Bring your right hand across to the outside of your left thigh and release your left arm out towards the left. Straighten your right leg. Now breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee across towards your right armpit. Your head is in the opposite direction. Your left knee might not get to the floor. That's okay. It's still doing its work. So now breathe. Breathe into lower back. Feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, let your left shoulder relax. Breathe into belly, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, let go a little bit. Deep breath, inhale, breathe to where you feel this most. And As you breathe out, feeling for that release. Inhale, release, draw your left foot back to center and place the foot to the floor. Bend your right knee so the sole of both feet are to the floor. From here, lift your feet up off the floor one at a time and then clasp your hands, either the shins or the back of your thighs, whatever feels right for you today. And now breathe into lower back. Feel as if you're spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, as you pull your belly in, draw your knees in towards your chest, but reach your sit bones away from you. Shoulders are relaxed. Now breathe as you're breathing in, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, press your lower back to the floor. Sit bones are lengthening away from you. Try to relax your shoulders if you can. So one more like this. As you're breathing in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, press your lower back down and reach your sit bones away. Then inhale, release. The soles of your feet are onto the floor. Your arms are relaxed down by your side or out to the side. You can bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are to the side, or lengthen your legs away from you. Lie down in your final pose, Shavasana. Eyes are closed, allowing yourself to completely relax, allowing yourself to feel what you have done for yourself today. As you lie here now, begin to feel the edges of toes, edges of fingers. Feeling the openness into the front of your body. Breathe into these edges. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And then bend your knees and move your knees to chest. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest and then inhale. On the exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. The left hand supports your head and your neck. Coming into seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. And then notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Finishing with a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.